So you wanna be a picture book writer, then you gotta write picture books. And you're gonna need a bucket load of bright ideas for titles, plots, and hooks. If you're partial to prose or you're raring to rhyme, then repeat after me, it's a challenge, but I'm gonna tackle each story 1 month at a time with 12 by 12.
Well, I have some good news, I think. The good news is the first lesson of marketing that I learned as a marketing director is a good product is the foundation of a good marketing strategy. Marketing can't save a weak product. Librarians, booksellers are looking for quality. Your best marketing tool will always be your craft. And when your book delights, word of mouth happens. Unfortunately, word of mouth takes a long time, as some of you might have experienced, but if you write a really great book, you've done so much of the marketing work already. So you're saying I should write a great book and forget about marketing? No, I am not saying that. What I'm saying is if you build it, readers still need to find it. And who are the readers, right? It's a very large group of people. There's creators like us, writers and artists. There's the reason we write, kids and parents and caregivers. There's literacy advocates like teachers, librarians, nonprofits. There's the influencers, reviewers, and reporters. There's the publishing industry, editors, agents, publishers, art director. We want them to notice us, especially in the pre-published stage. And there's, of course, booksellers, independent and online. But so isn't it the job of my publisher's marketing team to reach readers? Well, yes, your publisher does have a very big marketing team. And this image is credited to Margot Wood, a marketing strategist in the publishing industry. We have the marketing vertical, which is consumer marketing, trade marketing, school and library, internal marketing, lots of fancy words. We have ads, which is digital, print, TV. We have digital marketing. That's where I spent most of my career, which is social media, email marketing, video, and digital assets. There's the publicity team, media pitching, interviews, tour signing, announcements. Then, of course, the sales team, which is direct sales, metadata, co-op, and analytics. But what are all these people doing if I still need to do marketing? Well, they're actually doing a lot. They're trying to move the needle as much as they can, but you have to remember they're doing this for a catalog of books, not just the front list, the books coming out, but also the back list. They're trying to move the needle on author presence, cover, title, hook, social proof, endorsements, influencers, the SEO, metadata, discoverability of your book online, market timing and cultural relevance. They're putting it into roundups for holidays and seasons, school and library access, which is also rolls into distribution and retail channels, launch momentum and advanced buzz, advertising. I mentioned backlist. Backlist is actually 70% of revenue for most publishers, and then pricing and format. So they're touching all of these things, but they're touching them not just for you, but for an entire a collection. So often editors will be like, oh, next week is launch. And they're all the editors, the team, the marketing team, they're all gathering together to do this for an entire catalog collection of books. So we have to have realistic expectations because we are, even when you get to the published side, we're one of many. So what you can't control after you're on that published side is your publisher's marketing budget, your publisher's marketing efforts, if your book gets awards, which really definitely helps with sales, if your book makes it on prestigious lists, which helps with sales, if your books gets reviews and stars, your publisher's marketing decisions, like if they decide to send you to ALA or if they don't, book fairs and book subscriptions, selecting your book, such as Scholastic will sometimes buy books from other publishers to include in book fairs. What you can control, creating the best book possible. Again, creating the best book possible is the number one best thing you can do to help market your book. But then when you get into those editorial conversations, talking to your editor about marketing efforts before you accept your offer is an okay thing to do. Middle grade YA authors do this all the time. I think picture book authors, we're often just so grateful to get the deal. We don't often have those conversations in advance. Your connection with readers, your connection with educators and librarians, your connection to booksellers, And you can also control comparing yourself to others. That is like the ultimate, most dangerous thing you could do for your mental health. And it actually leads to nothing. So don't compare yourself to others. You're on your own journey with your own readers. And then lastly, what you can control is your mindset to marketing. And what do I mean by that? I mean, reframing your mindset is believing you deserve to do the marketing you enjoy. Let's be honest, even if you get a bump in your advance because they think you're a good marketer, that is not enough to pay for a marketing salary for 1 year. No one is paying you to be a marketing manager. So you should only do the things that you enjoy. Your work isn't for everyone. Find your smallest viable audience. So there's a very common saying, I'm sure you've heard it. If you market to everyone, you market to no one. And we'll spend some time with smallest viable audience in this presentation. And you're helping your readers solve a problem. Find your readers. There's nothing worse than making someone who is not your reader buy your book. Like, I have so many friends, family members who did not buy my book, and I could just like use it to like doubt myself, but honestly, they're not my reader, right? I need to focus on my readers, not everyone.
Do it together so never you fear. It's a handy little way to help you kick into gear. You're amazing, exciting. Look out, 'cause you're writing 12 by 12.
12 manuscripts.
12 by 12.
12 picture books.
12 by 12